Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un...
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on.
For anyone telling you off for all your deeds. No sign, the roaring thunder stopped and cold to read. No time! I get mine and make no excuses, waste of precious breath. No time! The sun shines on everyone, love yourself to death. So you gotta fire up, you gotta let go.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Hold up. You drive me crazy. Number one, girl, you can't replace me. Lead a club, these bras be trying to chase me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up on, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots, my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these be acting so material. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, we making noise. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on, we them boys. We making noise. Hold on, we them boys.
Welcome. In this video, we're going to show you how to play My Team. To start, let's head over to the Manage Team menu, where you'll build your lineups. When editing a lineup, you can learn more about your players by viewing their attributes, shot chart, and strengths. You can also change views in this menu to show your overall team's strengths and use this to your advantage in-game.
Nah, yo, look towards the light. Yo, what the? Yo, what is that? It's a supernova. Nah, man, that's a black hole. Yo, it's.
I leap over lies in a single bound. The Black Prophet, one day I got struck by knowledge of self. It gave me super scientific powers. Now I run through the ghetto, battling my arch nemesis, Mr. Ignorance. He's been trying to take me out since the days of my youth. He feared this day will come. I'm hot on his trail, but sometimes he slips away because he has an army. They always give me trouble, mainly hatred, jealousy, and envy. They attack me, they think they got me, but I use my super science and I twist all three. I see sparks over that building at me. I dip, do a backflip, then I in the heart with bookmarks. Ignorance hates when I drop it, but no matter what he do, he can't stop the prophet.
Yo, prophet, come here real quick. Yo, I just saw Ignorance downtown. Let me put you on. Word, he down there bugging. He got them ill and out.
Let's continue the saga, mad drama. I met this chick, she said she knew where Ignorance was at. I said where? She said downtown. He had... I think the line is a setup, I can smell it, but Ignorance is running rampant. Aight, baby, show me the exact spot. Meet me at Hoyt and Skimmerhorn at 3 on the dot. So I hops up on the A train, I'm being followed. My 7th senses danger. I turn around, this anger, and he brought a marble along. It's the same old song. Despair and animosity got broke with the swiftness. I don't know what they think this is. I feel a sharp pain in my neck, now I can't see on my hair. They hit me with a dart filled with the pork chop serum. I tried to hold on, but before long I dropped. When I awoke, I was locked in the barber shop, trapped in the barber's chair. Oh no, they're gonna try and cut my hair, but that can't stop the prophet.
Yo, prophet, Ignorance is tired of you following him around. We about to put an internet out right now. Animosity, despair, what's up? Get him,
Passed by, I hear a buzzing noise. It was that chick with some of Ignorance's boys. She said, prophet, we got you beat. By the way, I'm Mr. Ignorance's wife, Deceit. But enough talk now for your haircut. When the clippers touched my hair, they blew the... After the explosion, there was no one left. Cause I know dim mop, poison hand, touch of death. My vision's still kinda blurry, but I see a clue. Ignorance is at the library. I hurry with lightning speed like the Flash. He's at the big one on Grand Army Place. When I get inside, the door shut and the lights go off. Another trap. I hear a hissing sound. I smell a funny smell. I gasp, I can't breathe. Ignorance is laughing at me, waiting on my downfall. But he can't stop the prophet.
Well, Prophet, it seems like you're in a bit of a jam. I hope you can unstick yourself. Oh, and what you did to my wife, it was nothing. I have others. The saga continues.
think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no brake light, crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. That Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how it feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got what it take to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here ballin', it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work. When that top jump back, what I call off vert. Before I hit my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off merge. Woo! Let an animal loose. My separation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you're trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Get rich. I don't think you want. Get rich.
About time for anyone telling you off for all your deeds. No sign, the roaring thunder stopped and cold the reed. No time. I get mine and make no excuses, waste of precious breath. No time. The sun shines on everyone, love yourself to death. So you gotta fire up. No lies and no deceiving, man is what he loves. I keep trying to conceive that death is from above. No time. I get mine and make no excuses, waste of precious breath. No time. The sun shines on everyone, love yourself to death. So you gotta fire up.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Yeah, you know, these are two rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with a win.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Chicago right now, we've got Tyreke Evans. Bryant is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Nikola Mirotic, and it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
Now here's Bledsoe following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Bledsoe kicks to Aldridge. Bledsoe outside. Charity stripe shot. And it's Aldridge missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The shot's good from Bryant.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Bledsoe outside. Iguodala the pass to Aldridge. Here's Thompson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. There's a screen, and Bryant kicks to Cantor. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Evans, nobody around. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Off the pick. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the evening.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up, because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Now Kobe, after LaMarcus Aldridge's three-pointer that didn't go.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Iguodala dishes to Thompson. Here's Bledsoe, and Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Aldridge against Mirotic. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Aldridge. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Kobe passes to Westbrook. Nice move, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And really, the Bulls weathered a lot of injuries last season and still had a good showing in the East. Came away with the 3 seed when many thought they would sink down after missing so many games from key players.
Now Iguodala following Tyreke Evans' 3-point attempt. Matthews, no good.
almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Now here's Kobe. He had 16 points in the win against Cleveland.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
And the Bulls did end up with the 3rd seed in the East. 33 of their 50 wins last year, Clark, coming in the Eastern Conference.
But it wasn't an even distribution of those wins for the Bulls. Against their own division in the Southeast, they played .500 basketball. They got their good in-conference record from feasting on the Atlantic teams, taking 16 wins in 18 games against that division.
And here is Aldridge, following the 3 from Tyreke Evans. Aldridge. Here's Thompson. Cannot hit. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
He has struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
And, Greg, you know, not too many teams are going to win shooting that poorly from the floor. I'd have to say it says a lot about them as a ball club to win with that poor shooting performance.
And listen, the Nets had an up-and-down year on offense last season, but the one thing they always did was finish their drives. Very good at getting things to drop off the bounce. That was a strength last season.
Now here's Iguodala, looking for his first basket still in this one. Aldridge kicks to Iguodala. Aldridge a screen. And here's Korver from the arc. No good. Nice D by Kobe. For the Nets, and they're driving. They were fantastic, Clark. Second in the league last year in field goal percentage off those drives.
And a big reason for that is the strength and size of their guards, because they all can finish in traffic, and that's how you get high shooting percentages. You have to make tough shots against contact.
Changes for Chicago. Mahinmi's checked in for Enes Kanter. Lee comes in for Mirotic. That's Felton in for Bryant. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bledsoe dishes to Aldridge. And the Nets miss again.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. No one near Felton as he lets it go. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Got a piece of it. Lee with the steal. It's tipped. The drive by Iguodala. Aldridge kicks to Bledsoe. Nets passing it around. Can they get it? And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Amir Johnson's checked in for Aldridge. Damari Carroll comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's Evans missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Korver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Carroll against Evans. Lee, a screen on Carroll. The shot by Mahinmi, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Bogut. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Well, Chicago's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Miller, the pass to Evans. That's tipped. The pass to Livingston. And down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Miller, no luck.
That's one he knows he should have drained. And Andre Miller, what a virtuoso floor general he has been by far the career leader in assists among active players, over 1,000 more assists than the next guy on the list, which is Chris Paul. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Getting back to Miller last year, he was 16th in the league, which is pretty remarkable.
Yeah, a couple of things happened, I thought. He slowed down a little, and he was playing behind John Wall. That led to the fewest minutes per game of his career, and the rest of his stats kind of followed suit.
Timeout called the Nets.
Hey, guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
Chicago making a switch here. Evans is checked in. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Livingston kicks to Johnson. Evans with the steal. Evans goes in. Johnson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Brooklyn ball.
1:32 left in the first quarter. And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. That 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards. Too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And Kevin, you know, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong. He's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys we have in our league.
And watching Amir Johnson, Clark, he seems so casual about silently destroying opponents in the paint, and he's carried that air about him almost his entire career.
You know what? He's rarely had plays called for him, Kevin. He doesn't produce a bunch of highlights, but he's really potent. I mean, one of the league's best at defending opponents at the rim, grabbing in-traffic rebounds. Those both are valuable assets.
Here's Carroll following the basket by Raymond Felton. Over in the corner, Livingston. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. Offensive rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Evans. Evans can't get that one to fall.
And talking about Amir Johnson, he's really the last of a discontinued model, if you will. When the Pistons called his name in the 2005 NBA draft, the year before the rookie age limit was put in place, he became the last 18-year-old drafted into our league. And it did take him a number of years to kind of get up to the pro speed.
And he gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 2.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by 2, and will return shortly. Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective.
Well, you have to make adjustments. You try to figure out what you can and can't do, and you have to try to learn that pretty quickly and figure out how effective you can be. And so it's just about making adjustments.
Well, at Kobe's age, and with the 2 years' worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of great adjustments? Or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal Black Mamba.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Aldridge out there with Iguodala. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Thompson. And it's Matthews in at the 2 guard. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Chicago trailing here. And here's Westbrook. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And injuries, once again, were a central theme of the Bulls' season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Outside Matthews. Thompson up top. Now the dish to Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. The second effort, Aldridge. And it's blocked by Mirotic. Left side, Westbrook. Kicks it to Bryant. With the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Evans has got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
To the paint, and Bledsoe, here we go. Here's Aldridge. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter. And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams plan for these type of things. There's only so much Clark you can do to mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The injuries, once again, I thought turned the Bulls from championship contenders to just a playoff team.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told the guys that he wanted their offense to run through Cantor. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Matthews, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Mirotic gets the bucket. And the Nets with possession here. Bledsoe outside. Outside Matthews. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Wesley Matthews. It's stolen by Korver. Outside Aldridge. Thompson from long range. Excellent D from Cantor.
Kyle Korver, a true laser. I mean, the most efficient catch-and-shoot jump shooter in the league, and maybe in league history. He tallied the 2nd ever 50-50-90 season a year ago.
Bledsoe kicks to Thompson. Lee with the steal. And now Kobe running the floor all by himself.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And, you know, a huge moment for Kobe last season before the injury. I mean, he passed the great Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list.
For Kobe, that was him moving into the third spot ahead of Michael Jordan. Says a lot, Clark, about where he stands among the greats.
And you look at it, he is first among perimeter players now in that regard. So he's clearly on a very short list of the greatest wingmen of all time in the history of the league. He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Mirotic dishes the lead. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Well, they've really cranked up the intensity, tracking down those loose caroms, stacking up second chance buckets in a big pile.
Yeah, and those hustle points are just another reason they're in control.
Bryant passes to Westbrook. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Bledsoe kicks to Aldridge. Connects in the foul line jumper. Aldridge has got 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Kobe against Korver, and Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Nets making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Aldridge dishes to Iguodala. Back to Aldridge. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Mirotic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And Kobe gets it to go. Bryant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding... offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Aldridge, the pass to Korver, and he gets it to go. Korver's got 5 now.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
The Bulls leading by 4. Picked by Lee. Westbrook kicks to Kobe. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Korver dishes to Bledsoe. To the middle. Here's Bogut, and he dunks it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Ahead. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Bogut.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Cantor kicks to Mirotic. And it's sent back by Bogut. Iguodala outside. Here's Korver. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Bledsoe.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Timeout called, the Nets. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
Changes for Brooklyn. Amir Johnson's checked in for Aldridge. Damari Carroll comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Eric Bledsoe. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Screen by Bogut. Here is Livingston. Johnson left side. Korver passes to Carroll. Back to Korver. A three ball. And the shot is good. Korver's got 10 points.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Miller kicks to Evans. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Evans has got the game tied up here for Chicago. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Bogut, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Brooklyn.
Andre Miller, one of the best dime droppers around.
Nets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Johnson inside. He's against Evans. Bogut dishes to Matthews. Misses the three.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Belton. The rebound by Johnson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Matthews against Philp. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Matthews passes to Carroll. The shot is off. Evans with some nice D. Well, Chicago has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Now here's Evans, guarded closely. With 1 on the clock, and that's not going to go. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke.
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson, and after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this second half?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
You have to have plenty of bark in a dogfight, Tristan. Thank you. Guys?
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. During the opening period, it was 5. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to produce the moment they step on the floor.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding
Ricky Ross, T-Pain.